Hello, I'm Munji, and today I'm going to be answering 30 personal questions to ask to get to know someone. It's been a while since I did the first part, but here we are. This is just a screen recording, and this is actually the first set of the pixel restore art things. So, um, yeah, this is what I should have uploaded for the first pixel restore video, but hey, it's okay. It's all right. Anyway, let's go ahead and start with question 1. Please feel free also to answer these questions in the comments if you'd like. It ain't gonna hurt nobody, right? Okay. Let me just answer this. 1. Do you often daydream or fantasize about something? Yes. It doesn't ask what, so I'm just gonna do that. 2. What extracurriculars did you take in school? In high school, I was in a bunch of honor societies. I was doing like French. I think it was a French honor society. I took national honor society. There was English national English honor society. Did a lot of stuff like that. I took orchestra, which was curricular, I guess, but extracurricular was like the. I guess no. I guess that is just education, extra or curricular wise. We had concerts and stuff. Oh, I did have Mu Alpha Theta, which was math honor society, where we actually went to the university nearby and we actually did math competitions. I was not good at it at all. Like, I don't think I ever earned any points for us, for our team. I was also a part of Try Something. It was some music society, and it basically let me go to all of the music concerts. I wanted to be part of SGA. That was a class, but I did help volunteer a lot. I really liked school. I really enjoyed being there and getting as much as I could out of it, socially or just fun. It was just fun altogether. I liked moving around. I liked networking. It was a good time altogether. Learning, of course. And then in college, I was in a bunch of clubs as well. I was part of a botany club, and I think my freshman year. I was also in an honors college, so they also had like 3 different clubs, or like I don't know, like what do they call it? Like student council. So there's like 3 different clubs within student council, where it was like marketing and public relations and something else. I forgot what it was. Event planning. I forgot what it was. There were 3 different ones. I was in a lot of stuff, to be honest. I was in a gardening club, which actually turned into a class as well, and I took that. I volunteered a lot as well, back in high school and college. Yeah, I don't remember all the details. Volunteer wise, I did do this thing called cat call, which I think is a bad name, but it was basically like not dealing, but helping with rescued kittens and cats, I guess, just in general, needing new homes, or they were just found on the street. Some were even found in a gutter, and rehoming them. Actually, the cat that I have right now, he was found with his mom, and yeah. Anyway, moving on, 2 or 3. Which movie would you say resembles your life the most? Which movie? I mean, my life is pretty boring. The most interesting stuff is related to like moving, but we all move within the same state, so it's not like super duper interesting. And all the drama happens around family issues, unfortunately. So, yeah, I mean, I don't really do anything interesting. We don't go out places. No, we're Muslim, so we don't have like those love story type things. Yeah, I mean, it's not like my life isn't. I don't think my life is very movie-esque or movie-like or movie-worthy. It's very simple. So I don't really think there is a movie that resembles my life at all. I'm not saying like, wow, it's unique, but I don't know of a story where it's like super simple, super boring. 4, do you ever get deja vu? Yeah, I get it a lot, especially like, because I do daydream quite a bit, or I kind of zone out sometimes, and it's like whether it's related to a moment that I'm in or a moment that happened recently. I kind of try to look forward, like where could this go? And it's not like I choose to think about this, right? It just happens. Or sometimes I dream something and it kind of happens in real life, or it's like a similar flavor, a similar twist, it's just familiar, you know. There's a lot of things that happen where I'm like, wow, this feels really familiar. Okay, 5, what kinds of toys did you like as a kid? I liked my Game Boy. I liked to draw, so it's not really a toy, but I really liked drawing. I'll tell you what toys I didn't like that I kept getting. Barbie dolls. I did like them because I wanted to like try doing stuff with their hair. I never asked like, hey, how do you braid hair? But I'm just very rough with everything pretty much. Like it's very difficult for me to take care of things that are actually nice. That's why I don't like, I don't like gold, but I'm not good with doing all that kind of stuff. So it's really difficult for me to like the idea of having things that are nice, I guess. But toy wise, yeah, I loved my Game Boy. Um, I like playing with makeup. It's not a toy, but I like playing with makeup. Whatever makeup my mom gave me, loved it. What else? Toys? I really don't remember what other toys I had. Like, yeah, like I can't even think of any other toys. 6, do you vote? No, I do not. 7, 7. Are you careful about the type of media you pay attention to? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how you're not careful. I mean, I don't know if it's what media you pay attention to. I mean, I feel like what does that mean? Like, I mean, I'm open to all opinions and all, you know, perspectives and what other people consider facts, but I'm not going to take it as truth. There may be some truth in it, right? It's kind of like cheese for rodents. They can eat the cheese and take the bait, but it's a small percentage of lies in there, or you know, they don't really taste the poison, but it's there. Media, pay attention to, I mean, yeah, like, I mean, I don't look at stuff where people are like revealing their bodies, or people who curse frequently or get mad. I guess in that way, yeah, I'm very careful. I guess I don't listen to crazy music. It's not what I prefer. I don't think it's good. Yeah, I don't know. I guess yes, I am careful. I think everyone's careful in some way. I mean, you don't just absorb whatever's there. Have you ever successfully given up a bad habit? Yeah. Well, I wouldn't even say it's a habit, but I gave up drinking soda. For a while, I guess I gave up eating cereal just because it's like a lot of sugar. Same thing with the soda. I didn't even like soda that much. I did have it a few times after like 6 or 7 years, 6, 7. And that really hurt my tongue. I'm not gonna lie. The carbonation was so strong. I tried a Monster for the first time, and it hurt my tongue so bad. It felt like needles were stabbing my tongue. It was awful. Other bad habits. I used to say like a lot when I was very young. I used to say a lot. I used to, I don't know, I think I picked up a weird habit when I was really young with, because one of my friends, her name was Imogen, and she used to like bend, like at her elbows, she would like kind of have like T-Rex arms. She'd like have them and like have her arms rest, like her wrists, her hands go limp, and she'd kind of have like just walk. And for some reason, I guess I tried it. It was like really comfortable, and that's what I did. It was a weird habit that I picked up. Same thing with like my grandpa. He would put his arms behind his back often. That's what I did for a little while. Yeah, I don't know. I pick up weird habits sometimes, and then I drop them when I realize this is like, why am I doing this? Let's say here, number 7. Oh wait, I already did that one. Number 8, number 9. Would you call yourself a mindful person? Yeah, I think I really focus on my intent when I do something. Doesn't necessarily mean that I do the right thing, right? Or the best thing that I could do. Sometimes I do the thing that causes more problems for myself, but I do have intention behind everything that I do. I don't do things mindlessly. So yeah, I am a very mindful person. I think that's what they mean by it. I think that's what it's meant by. I think that's what they meant by it. Whatever. Also when I get gifts for people, or yeah, I don't know, it's not always understood, right? Sometimes it may come off as irrational what I do, or the things that I say, but I always have a reason, and I wouldn't say any of it is like bad intent, you know. Anyway, moving on. 10. Did you get a job in your field after you graduated? No, I studied computer science, and I didn't have like an official job, right? I don't want to talk about it very much because I'm not in computer science right now, and I don't think I ever will be. The most that I'll ever do is maybe graphic design, but that's not even necessarily computer science. Maybe web design, and that's it. Web design at most. That's probably what I would do related to computer science. Number 11. Did you have an imaginary friend as a kid? No. Honestly, I wasn't a very imaginative kid in a sense that like I could dream up of all these worlds and dialogue and blah blah blah. I did have an imagination in the way that like one of the houses that we lived in for a little while, there was like a piece of land next to us, and I would go outside from time to time, and there was like a local cat, and I had like a small backpack, and I'd go outside. I befriended the cat, and I would open the gate to that patch of land that had a bunch of trees and tall grass and bushes and stuff, and I would imagine being out in the wilderness. And I packed my backpack with like silly survival stuff because I was actually super interested in all that. Like I got cotton swabs, I got toilet paper, I packed a pair of clothes, I packed a water bottle, like I made some snacks, you know, and I imagined that I was out in the wilderness, like what's his name, Bear Grylls, kind of like that. So that was my kind of imagination. I also had, I want to say this is really imagination, but I would think about a lot of things that I guess could be considered deep. You know, I have definitely thought about my existence. I remember when I played one of my favorite games on the Game Boy. It was a Bratz game, and I was making my characters move around, and I was like, this is so strange. Like, are these characters real? You know, are these characters like actual people that I'm controlling? Am I doing this to them? Like, they have no choice, but I'm doing this to them? Is this just a story that I play out? Is this my life? Is my life a story that is just played out? I don't really have any choice. And, I actually did think about that. not in, in those words necessarily, but I definitely thought about all of that. So I wouldn't say that's really imagination, but maybe that's the closest thing to it. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I didn't have an imaginary friend. Number 12, do you ever think of pursuing a new career path? Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm already pursuing a different career path. It's not really a career. I'm currently doing customer service. I am also freelancing. That is my preferred career path, doing freelancing, basically just profiting off of the things I already enjoy doing. I want to do voice acting. I'm doing YouTube. I'm not making money from it, but I definitely am enjoying making these videos. Yeah, I want to do voice acting. I want to read books. I want to maybe write, maybe make some money from writing some books or something like that. I want to, yeah, I mean, so much. There's so much that I want to do that I would prefer over doing something like computer science related. I mean, one, I'm just not good at it, and two, even if I did kind of become good at it, I wouldn't really enjoy it that much. I wouldn't feel fulfilled by it as much. I wouldn't see like the joy that people get from the things that maybe I would produce, It's a very static environment. I like very dynamic environments or things that require something that's more social. So, yeah, I'm already pursuing a different career path, or maybe several side career paths. God willing, they all work out, inshallah. Number 13, what would you do to pass time if you were shut inside a small cabin alone for 3 months high up in the mountains? What would I do to pass time? I'd read. I'd probably bake. I mean, if I have access to anything that I need, I would bake. I would read. I would play. Oh, I'd probably do puzzles, like a bunch of jigsaw puzzles. I would paint and draw, and if there's internet as well, I'd watch YouTube. I would do that to pass the time. I'd study. Yeah, I mean, there's so much. I mean, basically all I do now is things I probably could do in a small cabin alone for 3 months. But I would not feel very happy alone in a cabin for 3 months. I like being around people. I think being alone kind of creeps me out. But anyways, yeah, that's what I would do. I'd probably crochet a bunch too to stay warm. And maybe when I leave the mountains, I could also, gift it to other people. Gift the things that I make to other people. Number 14, did your family have money when you were growing up? Growing up, I never had to worry about money. I never felt like we were worried about having money. I don't really know what the circumstances were, we lived with our grandparents. Yeah, I don't know. Didn't really have to worry about much, thankfully. I grew up in the 2000s, I was born in 2001, so didn't really have to worry much at all. I don't think we ever did, so I'm not completely sure. I don't think we were rich, especially considering where we lived. We weren't rich, but we were well. We did well. Alhamdulillah. Next, 15. Is it easy for you not to take sides in family arguments? No. I mean, I definitely lean towards someone is more correct than the other person. I mean, I think that I don't know how people don't already kind of have that outlook. I mean, it's to be impartial is like cool, but like you already have something that you're thinking about that you're like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Oh, that doesn't make sense, or that isn't aligned with what I've seen, what I've heard, what other people say, blah blah blah. Like naturally. I mean, I never get into those arguments and I have to pick a side and be like defending anybody, but I definitely like what sounds more true kind of thing. Number 16, what do you think about reality TV? I think it's bad, but I definitely like watching stuff like Love is Blind. I think that's a really funny show. I mean, there's a lot of orchestrated things. I think there's a lot of real moments too, but I think it's interesting, even if it's not completely 100% natural. It does lend to like some human nature, natural aspects that you can like see in your real life. Because there are people who also comment on these things, you know, those aren't orchestrated. I love watching videos of people who watch the same episodes that I watch or the same shows that I watch and get their perspective on it too. And I don't know, it's interesting. Like, do I agree with this person? Do I disagree with this person? Does this person have a good point? Do they not have a good point? Is this what most people think? Or is this not a popular take? I think it's all interesting stuff. Even if it's not real 100%, it's still real in some sense, you know? Number 17. Do you like celebrating your birthday? No, I don't celebrate my birthday. I like doing things, kind of special things around my birthday. If there's cool things at the time of my birthday. Like sometimes I will save things for like that don't happen often. Like for example, the other day, my birthday's in June. I got Panda for all of us because I got a DoorDash gift card for my job, and yeah, I got it on my birthday because I was working, and yeah, I just wanted to use it. But it was a good time, good chance, opportunity to do it. So that's what I did. And sometimes things happen on my birthday. Like sometimes games will be on sale on my birthday, or games will release on my birthday, and that's what happened. So that's what I did. But it's not celebrating my birthday, but it's nice, you know. I don't know. It's not like, wow, they did it just for me. It's not like that, but it's still cool, I guess. 18. What was your favorite game as a kid? I loved Pokemon. All the Pokemon games that my brothers had on the Game Boy. They were like, what was it? Pokemon Red and Green, and then Pokemon Sapphire, Emerald, and Ruby. And then I also got a 3DS, when I was, I think 5th grade or middle school. I got Pokemon Diamond. I think my brothers got me Pokemon X, I think, or no, Black or White. No, they got me Pokemon White. I don't remember. Black or White, I don't remember which one. And then I also have the Switch now, but I'm not a kid anymore. Okay, I'm not a kid anymore. But those were my favorite games for sure. I did have Mario games, but they kind of just go stale after a while. It's like the same story, you know? It's not amazing. But anywho, moving on. Do you care how you're going to be buried? I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, there's a certain way to do it in Islam, you know? You gotta bathe the body and then wrap it up in white cloth and then bury it underground. I think that's the whole process. I mean, there's a specific way to do it, I believe, but yeah. Anyway, 20. Do you keep in contact with your schoolmates? No. And this is an issue, I guess, that I faced twice in my life. Once after high school, I didn't keep in contact with anyone. Same thing in after college. I kind of did it to myself, or I definitely did it to myself. I didn't completely cut off everybody from college, thankfully, you know, but I kind of left all of the like group areas, you know, like group chats that we were in. I don't know why. I did it. In high school, I definitely didn't have a tight group of friends. I had like two friends that I was like really close with. One friend that I was really close with, and then the other person I had not as many interactions with, but I still felt close to her. But yeah, like I don't really keep in contact with anybody. I mean, there is LinkedIn, and that way we are still in contact, but it's not like frequent, and it's not genuine. It's not something where like we care about each other in that way, you know? Next, what portion of $1 billion would you give to charity? Well, I would say whatever's left over, really. after like getting like a good plot of land, getting farm animals, getting like a small community of people who would homestead, who are knowledgeable and would want the same thing for themselves. And yeah, like just having a good community. I definitely wouldn't take more than $1 million, or I think it would take way less than $1 million. But and that's a really small amount, you know. Even if it took $1 million, that's just a real small amount to $1 billion, right? So yeah, I'd say, you know, I'd secure myself and the ones that are dear to me first, and then you know, I divide some of it among us, and then yeah, give it to give the rest to charity, but only charities I am involved in, you know, charities that I can truly trust, and to certain causes where it really is helping people. And I would say also out like in nearby communities, but also outside of the US, of course, you know, places where they are really suffering from lack of food and housing and security as a whole. Yeah, that's what I would do. So whatever is left, you know, $1 billion is a lot of money, so whatever's left I would give over to charities. Next, did you do well in school? I did do well in high school. I did really well in high school. In college I didn't do as well because computer science was just not my forte. I did decent, you know, I graduated. I got a 3 point something, more than 3.0, so that's good at least. And I had a lot of friends that were smart, and I did try my best, you know. It's not like I was leeching off of them, but you know, I definitely wasn't the star player. I tried my best, and if I needed help, I would get help sometimes, you know. But yeah, I did decent in college. 23. Have you ever stolen from a supermarket? Yeah, I think I have. Like when I was younger, I definitely had. I don't remember. I mean, there weren't things that I could really steal. It's not like I carried a purse and I shoplifted or anything like that. But I definitely stole like a toy or something really small that I could steal. But yeah, I probably did. 24. Do you enjoy the thrill of gambling? No. Well, I guess in a way, yes. But it's like no stakes gambling is cool. Like it's just a game, no money, nothing to really lose. It's just a very simple game. I think I know when to stop. Because I would never get addicted. I would never gamble to begin with. And I'm not even gonna say in if I were to, but in games like Stardew or or Pokemon, one of the Pokemon games, where you do gamble, like you go to the slot machine or something, I know when to stop. Or when you do roulette or something, yeah, I know when to stop. So I cut my losses short. 24. Oh wait, sorry, 25. What's your guilty pleasure food? Pretty much all the food that I eat. I feel guilty about. Well, not all of it. Guilty pleasure food. I mean, anything sweet. I feel guilty about eating sweet things, like really nice, rich, sweet things. Chocolate. I love eating chocolate. But I mean, I've gotten better about not eating as much because I don't get sick from it, but I definitely realize I don't feel good about it. Oh, one thing that makes me feel real bad after eating it is donuts. Donuts are just crazy, man. Like so full of sugar, and they taste real good, but like not even 10 minutes after, I feel awful. Not like I'm sick, I'm gonna throw up or anything, but like donuts make me feel like a fatty McFatterson. I feel like I'm gonna get diabetes. Like it's bad. It's bad. Donuts are definitely it's a half guilty pleasure, half guilty pain food. I don't know if that makes any sense. But 26, how much time do you spend bathing? I spend a long time. I spend maybe like 20-ish minutes doing my hair, because I definitely want like an actual clean scalp. And then I spend maybe like 40-ish minutes doing my body. And if I'm adding other things to my bathing routine, like I'm brushing my teeth, I'm doing my skincare, I don't know, maybe I'm doing like a scrub or something like that, it takes longer. So most of my showers are maybe like an hour at least. But when I need to cut it short, there may be like 30 minutes. Like, yeah, like both things get sacrificed, and I don't like that. But yeah, my hours take maybe my hours take maybe a bath. My baths or showers take maybe like an hour average. 26 or 27. What was your favorite subject in school? I liked a lot of subjects. Like in high school, I wasn't really bad at anything. I liked all the things that I was doing. Um, I enjoyed math. I enjoyed all the sciences I was doing, except chemistry, AP chemistry. That was really difficult because I did chemistry sophomore year and then I did AP chemistry my senior year, and so I had a whole year of not really doing it every day. And I didn't read the textbook. I didn't look up videos. It was real bad. I struggled a lot in AP chemistry. Yeah, I enjoyed math. I enjoyed science. I enjoyed English. I only took English my freshman and sophomore year, and then I took dual enrollment classes, so I got like an extra elective slot. I also took online classes, so I could take more electives. I enjoyed PE. I really enjoyed PE. I thought that was fun. And honestly, I didn't know that the other there was a volleyball class, a wrestling class, weightlifting. I definitely should have done like weightlifting or something, because there's a weight room. I didn't even know about that until like maybe the second half of my freshman year, that you could access it just from taking that class. I think it probably would have been very helpful. I would have been fit those other years. Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of classes. I don't really think I disliked any of the classes. I enjoyed French. Yeah, I mean, I was decent at all the subjects, and I enjoyed all the subjects. I really enjoy learning. 28. What's the most dangerous situation you've willingly put yourself into? Dangerous situation I've willingly put myself into? I don't really do dangerous things. I mean, the thing is, I'm a very clumsy person, and I like any simple situation can turn dangerous for me because I am very clumsy, or I'm just really like I don't have good coordination. So that is unfortunately a risk. Like living is a dangerous situation for me that I guess I willfully did in a way, yes. I don't recall it, but I did willfully choose, I guess, this life. Um, but yeah, anyway, yeah, this is the dangerous situation that I've willingly put myself into, living. 29, do you actively seek comfort in life? Yeah, of course. Of course. I mean, I actively seek discomfort and I actively seek comfort. There are a lot of things where I put myself in situations where it is uncomfortable. But it's like a learning experience, or a growth. It's for the sake of growth and I guess improvement. Yeah, just in general. So yeah, I put myself in comforting situations as well, or actively seek comfort where I buy nice soft clothes, comfortable clothes. I get nice yummy food. I get some games that I know I would enjoy, like this one that you're watching or passively listening to maybe. Yeah, I actively seek comfort and discomfort. 30. This is the last question, but I guess I'll keep going because I am answering these pretty quickly. The next question is, would you own a gun if it was legal in your country? It is legal, and yes, I would. So, yeah, I mean, it doesn't hurt to learn, right? And it doesn't hurt to be safe, to be protected, to protect yourself. Okay, next set of questions are deep questions to ask to get to know someone better. So maybe I will save that for another video. That one is 29 questions total. And maybe I'll just let the rest of this play out and you guys can enjoy the classical music and the completion of the Pixel Restorer game. Well, of the picture frames. The pictures that I am restoring by pixels. Whatever. Anyway, I guess, you know what? Yeah, I'll end it here because this one is just supposed to be personal questions. But yeah, please feel free to answer these questions for yourselves. Answer these questions for yourself. Yeah, and ask any questions that you're interested in me answering, or any games that you want me to play, or any suggestions you have in general. I would really be open to listening and implementing. So yeah, anywho, thank you so much for clicking on this video or letting it play to this video. If you're watching till the end, letting play to the end, whatever, I really do appreciate it. I'm glad that you're here, and I hope that you stay here with me throughout this entire journey that I'm in, that we can both enjoy together. Anywho, I want to thank you just one last time, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful, amazing, spectacular, fantastical life. And please take care of yourselves, yourself, and others. All right, bye-bye, guys.